I watched my husband lower the envelope onto the table. Inside was the truth that shattered everything we built together. "Alina, I'm sorry," he whispered. "But sorry can't unbreak trust. Not when betrayal is deeper than love." And that night, I realized the man I married was a stranger. My name is Alina Graves, and my life used to be peaceful in ways I never appreciated until it was gone. I worked remotely as an editor, spending long quiet evenings listening to soft piano music while the golden glow of my desk lamp warmed the wooden floors. The ocean breeze drifted through our curtains every night, brushing against my skin like a lullaby. For years I thought our marriage was steady. Not perfect, not thrilling but safe, like a warm blanket you don't realize is fading until the cold hits. But lately, something felt different. There were nights when I would wait for Nathan by the window, my hands wrapped around a steaming cup of tea that grew cold before he ever walked through the door. The streetlights outside flickered lazily, casting shadows that swung across the curtains like restless ghosts. The silence was no longer comforting. It felt heavy, suffocating. My phone would buzz with reminders I had sent myself. Check in with Nathan. Ask about dinner plans. But his replies were late. Short. Emotionless. I reassured myself stress. Work. Fatigue. But his distance was becoming a stranger I shared a bed with. He stopped kissing me goodbye. Stopped meeting my eyes. Stopped reaching for my hand. And worst of all, he started looking at his phone the way he used to look at me. Little things began to pile up, like quiet accusations only I could hear. Nathan flinched when his phone lit up. He slipped into the bathroom to take calls in whispers. His shirt smelled faintly of a perfume I didn't own. A soft floral scent that clawed at my instincts. One evening he came home late. Too late. His footsteps on the hardwood were careful. Measured. Rehearsed. "Long day?" I asked. "Yeah, meetings," he answered without looking at me. His voice was flat, like the soul had drained from it. At night he showered longer than usual. Steam escaped beneath the door in thick waves. When he finally walked out, he had that perfume clinging to him. A scent that didn't belong to us. He claimed nothing was wrong, but something was unraveling. And then it happened. A bank notice arrived in the mail. A notice addressed to him but delivered to me by mistake. I opened it, and the world tilted. A $48,000 withdrawal from a private account I never knew existed. I stared at the letter until my eyes stung. The kitchen tiles felt freezing under my legs as I sank to the floor. My heartbeat hammered against my ribs. Why did he need a secret account? What was he hiding? How deep did this deception go? I felt my hands shaking as I logged into our financial records. Transaction after transaction appeared. Hotel bookings. Luxury restaurants. Transfers to an account under a name I didn't recognize. I tried calling him. He didn't pick up. Didn't call back. That night I lay in bed awake, watching the man next to me sleep peacefully while my mind drowned in panic. Something was very wrong, and the universe was about to peel back the truth, painfully. 2 weeks later I followed him. My heart pounded as I trailed his car through dim streets until he pulled into the glowing red entrance of a hotel. Rain tapped against my windshield like impatient fingers. I parked and watched him step out, adjusting his collar, checking his phone, glancing around. And then she appeared. Tall. Elegant. Striking. Alara Quinn. Her confidence wrapped around her like an expensive coat. Nathan's expression softened in ways it hadn't for me in months. They walked together with a familiarity that clawed at my heart. His hand grazed the small of her back, a gesture once meant only for me. The hotel lobby lights reflected their silhouettes, merging them into a shape I didn't recognize. They didn't head to the bar or a restaurant. They moved toward the private elevators. Inside the reflection of the elevator door, I saw him smile, a real smile, one he hadn't used with me in a long time. My chest tightened, but I wasn't prepared for what came next. They entered a small conference room. I stood close enough to hear muffled voices. Alara's voice was silky. "Once this is finalized, you're free." "We both are." Nathan's reply hit me like a slap. "She trusts me. She won't suspect a thing." My vision blurred. The floor felt unstable beneath me. Then came the rustle of papers. Alara handed him an envelope. He opened it, scanning documents with trembling fingers. You forged it perfectly, he murmured. She'll never see it coming. Those words were nails in my coffin. He wasn't simply cheating. He was conspiring. Against me. My knees nearly buckled. My heart didn't just break. It disintegrated. That night when he walked through our door, I confronted him. Who is she, Nathan? He froze. Alina, listen. No. You listen. I saw you. His face was drained of color. I picked up the fallen envelope from the floor. The same one I saw earlier, now spilled open across our table. Inside were forged signatures. Transfers. Contracts moving our assets. Savings, investments, even our home. Into Alara's corporation. My name. Signed in handwriting that wasn't mine. He panicked. Alina, please. I didn't mean. You didn't mean what? Steal my entire life. He grabbed his head, pacing. You don't understand. I was desperate. I needed help. She manipulated you? I snapped. Or did the two of you manipulate me? In the following days, chaos erupted. Nathan gaslit me relentlessly. You're exaggerating. You're misinterpreting. This wasn't betrayal, it was business. Business? Destroying your wife is business? I hired a private investigator. And the truth surfaced like a corpse rising from deep waters. Nathan and Alara were partners in a fraudulent investment scheme. They siphoned money, laundered assets, forged signatures. And when things got messy, they planned to pin it all on me. Every argument turned vicious. Every conversation turned into an accusation. His family blamed me. Men make mistakes, his mother said. This isn't that big of a deal. But it was. It was my life. My future. My trust. And Alara? She vanished, leaving Nathan alone to face the consequences. But even then, he tried to cling to me like a sinking ship begging someone else to drown with it. One evening I sat by the ocean, the same ocean that once soothed me, now roaring like it carried my rage. I watched the waves crash violently against the shore, the salt stinging my lips as I replayed every moment of our life together. The first date, our first apartment, the nights cuddled under soft blankets, all the memories we built, now corrupted by his betrayal. I asked myself a question no one wants to face. Do I still love him? The painful answer was, yes. But love wasn't enough. Not anymore. I needed to choose between saving him or saving myself. The next morning I chose myself. I filed for divorce. I froze all joint accounts. I handed every document to the authorities. Nathan's face twisted when he realized I wasn't backing down. You wouldn't survive without me, he spat. I looked him dead in the eyes. I already am. Months passed. The storm settled. The investigation concluded. The courts ruled in my favor. The assets he tried to steal? Returned. His fraudulent partnership? Exposed. His career? Ruined. I moved to a small apartment overlooking the sea, peaceful, quiet mine. Some nights I still hear the echoes of our past. But now they feel like lessons, not wounds. I learned that betrayal does not break you. It reveals who was never meant to stay. He sent me one last text. Can we talk? I didn't reply. Some endings deserve silence. Money didn't change me. Only the people around me. Some endings are painful but necessary. Tell me what you would have done. And if this story resonated with you, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to Reddit Diaries. Help us reach 1,000 subscribers so we can keep bringing powerful stories to life.